Is scarcity mindset keeping you stuck? Hey friend, I'm sure you might have heard about scarcity mindset and abundance mindset. So what the heck is scarcity mindset? Scarcity mindset is when you always have that feeling that there's a scarcity of resources or there's a limitation of resources, maybe money or maybe time. And so today, I'm going to share 7 steps to overcome a scarcity mindset and embrace, so that you can embrace an abundant mindset. Hey friends, welcome to my channel again. My name is Tale Alimi. If this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I share content around financial intelligence, financial empowerment, making money, becoming richer, so that you can live a soft and successful life. And that's why I'm called the Soft and Successful Queen. If you like this sort of topics, please subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification, tell a friend to join the party. Yes, and let's have fun together. So let me get down to this thing about scarcity mindset and abundant mindset. So let me tell you a story. When I was younger, I always used to focus on the things I don't have. So I grew up from a nice middle class family, and my parents, especially my dad, was more focused on education than other things. So for example, if you gave my dad like a list of things you wanted to buy, he would remove clothes or things like that, and he will give you money for only maybe educational materials or school or whatever it is. So I always used to feel a sort of sense of scarcity, like I didn't have enough clothes, that I wasn't like a cool person because I saw like girls in school wearing nice clothes, but I didn't have any because, so I had that scarcity mindset, and it went on with me for years until I realized that, hey, why don't I sort of appreciate what I had instead of focusing on what I didn't have, and that was like many years later. And then, of course, with time and process, I learned that there's something called the scarcity mindset and abundance mindset. And I'm sharing it today because this mindset can affect your money making, your ability to make money and, earn financially. And that's why I thought I want to share with my rich friends 7 steps to overcome scarcity mindset and embrace the abundance mindset, because embracing the abundance mindset has changed my life. It's transformed my life, and I want the same thing for you. And so that's why I'm sharing these 7 steps. And these are 7 steps that I still practice today, because it took me a while to literally reprogram my mind, especially around the money part of it, about money mindset. And I know that if you can practice these 7 steps, it will change your mind about money, your relationship with money, and you'll be able to embrace abundance. Okay, so what's the first step? The first step is take a look at the natural elements that God created. So look around you, around you. And for me, I like to always look at the sky. There's no limitation in the clouds. The clouds keep going on and on and on and on. Or you can look at the sand or the sea or trees or grasses. Those things remind you that there's abundance in this world. I know you might feel, but that's natural elements. What about money? Money is the cocoa. But the truth is that in reprogramming your mind, you must even first appreciate that there's abundance in this world, okay? And that God has created this world to be a world of abundance. And so, how much more money, okay? If God could make such abundance of those natural elements that, sometimes are useful to us, sometimes might not be, how much more things that are things like money, material things. So you need to begin to see all this abundance around you and thank God and be so grateful that there is really abundance around you. And if there can be such an abundance of natural elements, that means that there is an abundance of money, okay, accessible to you, even if you don't have it now, okay? So this is not about what you have or what you don't have. So it's not about, how they say, seeing is believing. No, this is not about seeing is believing. This is really about believing that is triggered by seeing the natural elements will then help you to see what you desire in your life, okay? That's the first thing I want you to do. Now, the second step is to change your environment, because sometimes it is hard to believe there's abundance. It is hard to believe your abundance when the environment you are in has so much scarcity around it. Maybe you live in an area where they have so many people that are struggling or whatever it is, and you're like, mentally, how can I think about abundance where everybody around me seems to be struggling? No, so that's why you need to change your environment. I know you might not be able to physically move out of where you are staying right now, but you can go to another place that inspires you and shows you there's abundance. Okay, now some of the things I personally do is, even times when I don't have money, I go to a nice restaurant, I dress up, because in dressing up even creates a feeling of abundance. So I dress up, I go to a nice restaurant or lounge, and I sit down and I take in the atmosphere, and I just, imagine that this is my reality. To be honest, sometimes, a waiter might come up to you and say, what should I offer you? I just buy a drink. I buy some drink. You know what I mean? Of course, it'd probably be maybe 4 times more expensive than if you bought it on the normal street corner. But it's the price you pay for being in an atmosphere of abundance, and that atmosphere then seeps into your mind and helps your brain to believe that this is your reality. Okay, so change your environment, put yourself in a place of abundance. Make this a regular practice. So one of the things I used to do is, when I go on my morning walk, I usually go around my morning walk in an area where there are a lot of wealthy people, so that I can take in that atmosphere. I look at the houses, I take in the environment, and it inspires me that there is an abundance in this world, and it is available for me too. And that these people don't have two heads. So change your environment from time to time. Go to environments that inspire you to think abundantly. And let me know how you feel when you go there. So that's the second point. So the third point is, write a letter to yourself about the kind of life you want, as if there were no limits. Dreaming is free. You don't pay for dreaming, right? So you want to say, but Hannah, let me be realistic. No, don't be realistic. I'm giving you permission not to be realistic. So write that letter and say to yourself, dear Tale, this is the kind of life I live. This is the kind of, this is how I'm going to live my life and everything. And this is something I've done, and it has transformed my life. I use a site called futureme.org. By the way, I have a free download that will go with this video. So you can check the link down below. I have a free download that probably explains everything and gives you a few links that you can check out to help you with this 7-step process. So write a letter to yourself, and about the kind of life you want, as if it is possible. Please don't hold back. Dream. I'm driving my dream car, I'm living my dream house, I'm working my dream career or job or whatever it is. I have my dream money in my bank account. Write that letter to yourself. Don't limit yourself. Okay, what the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. Okay, so number 4, I want you to now take elements of this letter and script it like it has happened in the past tense. So let me say, one of the things you said is, I'm what, in your letter, I have X amount of money in my bank account. So you write a script. I am what X amount of money in my bank account by, put a date, okay? And when that happened, I was happy to see my bank alert. So you script it. You write about how you felt when you saw that, when you became what that amount of money, what you were able to do with it. Script it like it has already happened. And the reason why you do that is because scientific research has shown that the feeling that creates, the brain does not know the difference. It does not know that it's not real. It does not know that it's you evoking it. And then the brain, something in the brain called your reticular activating system, your RAS, begins to work with you to make that your reality, okay? Because it doesn't know the difference. So why don't you script it? So take 3 elements of that letter, maybe 3 things you've said you wanted, and script it like it's already happened, and enjoy the feeling. You're going to feel so good. You're going to feel the same level of celebration and joy that you will feel like it already happened. So yeah, it's like you're living your life in advance before it already happens, and creating those feelings and letting your brain create neural pathways of what is possible. Okay, then the 5th thing that I want you to do is visualize your life. Visualize your life as if it's already what you want, based on what you've written, at least 10 minutes a day for the next 30 days. I know you say, 30 days is a long time, but I did this exercise in 2019 when I was going through some challenges, and it changed my life. It literally changed my life. I have a visualization I use. I recommended it in the free download. So download it and you'll see my recommendation. So I did it and it changed my life. Every day I will close my eyes. I will see the possibilities of what I wanted. And honestly, by the time I did that so much towards the end of 2019, by 2020, my life literally changed because I practiced this. So these are not just woo-woo stuff. These are things I've done and has changed and transformed my life, and it will change your mindset from scarcity to abundance. So do it. And I want to hear how it changed your life too. So, leave a comment below or come back again after 30 days to this video and tell me, Tale, I did this in dedicatedly for 30 days and it transformed my life. Okay, so the sixth thing I want you to do is to do a 40-day affirmation challenge. Okay, so remember, in number 4 step, you wrote a script for 3 of these elements, like it has already happened. I want you to take 1 element for every 40 days. Okay, so if 1 element is your finances, take it for the next 40 days and start affirming that, okay, I'm earning my dream finances, money flows to me easily, effortlessly, and all the good stuff. I have a sample affirmation in the download, so I want you to actually download it and use that sample to create your own affirmation and set an alarm. Okay, recite your affirmation every morning and every night. I do this. It has transformed my life. It helps my reticular activating system to bring ideas, bring opportunities around the areas that I'm focusing on for each of the 40 days. I've been doing it now for over 4 months, and I can tell you that in the multiple areas of my life I've done it, I've seen great transformation. My mindset in those areas have changed. So do it and tell me how this affected your life positively. Now, the 7th thing I will say is start taking inspired action. Okay? And you know why that's important? Because as you're affirming these things, as you're scripting, as you're doing all these steps, you will see that ideas will begin to come. Don't just ignore those ideas. No, start taking action. That is God beginning to inspire you, because where focus goes, energy flows. Because you're focusing on these areas, you're getting divine inspiration. Don't ignore those inspirations and say, oh, well, whatever, I don't want to do that. No, don't second guess yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Believe that this process works. And you will find out that the ideas you're getting, by the time you begin to implement them, success is amazing. I mean, I've done this process. It has transformed my life. So this is not one of those, something you read and you come and share. No, this is something that I do today in my life, and it has transformed my life, transformed my mindset, giving me a life that I'm grateful for, and I'm still creating the life that I want using this process. Now, if you want a deep dive into this process, I already shared with you that I have a free download to help you upgrade your money mindset with examples, with samples, with templates. So check the link in my bio or check the link in the description. Download this free guide. It's an amazing guide. I created the guide and I was so happy because as I was creating the guide, I was like, wow, if people had this guide, if I had this guide, I would have used it years ago and have literally transformed my life. So download the guide, go through the guide, and come back to this video and share how this guide has changed your life. Because I also have something special I'm working on to literally help people develop that millionaire mindset that will literally change their game financially. But first of all, start with this guide and let me know how it goes for you. Okay, thank you for watching. And by the way, I also want to recommend that you watch the Rich Girl Mindset video. That video shares a bit more of what I've just shared, and if you want to learn more, that's a good video recommendation. Watch it and share this video with your friends. Every single person who you know that you want to help them upgrade their mindset to go from scarcity to abundance, this video will definitely bless them. So be generous. Start having an abundance mindset by sharing. So share this video and don't forget to subscribe, like my channel, and I will see you again in the next one.